Oh, a little bit over a year ago, I was told by the Santons that there's going to be a highway project coming basically through my area, particularly Harvard, was going to be widened, and I'd probably have most of my, if not all of my front parking on the west side eliminated. And we looked at some different opportunities. There really wasn't anywhere to move within the center. And I looked at Jenks, and I looked at Broken Arrow, and a gentleman from Bartlesville approached me. And really hadn't found someplace that I was really confident in moving to. And a very good friend of mine, Mary Stewart, who owns Rach Acres, in Rach Acres Wine and Spirits, asked me if I'd be interested in coming over to the location where St. Michael's Alley had been for so many years. And I said, that's a great idea, and came over and took a look and walked around, did some planning and designing. Just really had a good time designing this restaurant from the inside out. We completely replumbed it, did electrical, took the walls out, refloored it, and generally turned it into a completely different style restaurant. I love the little patio. I like being this close to the community. It's a great part of town. A lot of old friends and clients that I've had over the years. I get to see them again, and it's worked out real well. It was a fun project to kind of work on and do for about 2.5, almost 3 months. We opened up, I guess, August the 21st on a Thursday, and very surprised that we were full the first day and that night and thereafter, and business has been very good, and really enjoying ourselves over here. Looking forward to it. This is our wet pan fry. This is one of the more popular items on the signature menu. We're going to use a beef tenderloin that we flattened out, and go ahead and dredge it in flour, a little bit of egg wash, back into the flour. We'll go ahead and use clarified butter. We're going to brown this out on one side, and then we'll go ahead and stick it in the oven for about 6 or 7 minutes at 375 degrees. Main thing is not to move this until you get it to brown out evenly and kind of sear and close on the flour. The way it won't come off. Drop this into the oven here. Cook it at about 375 degrees in a conventional oven. Take probably 5 or 6 minutes. It's going to come out with a nice crust on it. By flipping it over like that, it goes ahead and browns out and puffs up. Different than a lot of the chicken fried steaks that you go into fry laters with that have retained the grease and the oiliness. This is going to be very light crust to it, very puffy crust to it. And the tenderloin is nice and tender, so it makes a real quality product. Okay, we're going to go ahead and relieve this onto a plate with a piece of grilled kale that I have on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some scallions, green onions, fresh sliced field mushrooms, combination of salt and pepper, pretty good amount of heavy cream. Go back to top stove. Then my grandfather's favorite ingredient is Worcestershire sauce. We're going to let this sit here, and it's going to what the French call double, which is probably confusing because instead of doubling by getting twice as large, it gets half as large. So doubling in this sense means that we're going to reduce the volume by half. We'll double the richness of it. Has a great smell to it. We'll move to the side just a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and add some little quartered new potatoes that have been partially cooked. Oops. Come up, we're going to finish it back on top of the wet. I think that probably our menu concept, our philosophy about food's quite a bit different. We like to use fresh products. We like to prepare them to order. We like people to be happy when they leave here. And that's kind of, I guess, the the theory that we have at the restaurant.